When I find myself in times of trouble, Lady Jane comes to me, making trouble worse. Lady Jane. Lady Jane. We left Sonia adventuring herself in a huge 30-hour train trip. One of the most exhausting and beautiful experience that we have ever done. Come on, let's admit it, we had fun. Look, we could just stamp on the heads of the kid and yes, move like monkeys between a column bed and the other to get there where people slept with absolutely no privacy for the happiness of them all, particularly them. Look at Deborah, how happy she is, huh? But Ben had his apple, he liked it. Hi Louise.
What? No, it's not. How are you, Magi?
Not good.
Wow.
You're sleeping.
Yeah, we've been 30 hours train. We're tired.
We had finally arrived in Ningbo, the center where we would make the main activities of See the World, the teaching part of our experience, in the big city. We were welcomed with amazing shows by hundreds of kids that considered us halfway between gods and aliens. And finally, we were assigned to our host families. Yeah, Jack, Federico's host brother, was just that good and naughty. But we didn't really have the time to segue through the malls of Ningbo or to enjoy their Starbucks. Because one of the first things that we did in Ningbo was leaving it and going to Shanghai. How lucky we were of being in Shanghai. I mean, just looking at all those skyscrapers. Wait, where are the skyscrapers? Are we in Shanghai? Ben, what do you have to say?
It's my birthday.
That's it? Okay, one, two,
To understand how we got to this room debating about the destiny of the entire project, we need to introduce two new people. The first one is Inno, teacher at the Alpha Education, and as he said, my twin brother from different mothers.
I have an African pal here, finally someone from my same continent. Yes, African power.
You raise your hand and then I put my hand like this.
The other one was Lady Jane. Lady Jane was, well, we'll get to who Lady Jane was. We actually went to Shanghai eventually, and I want to show you that first.
Hi, it's Shanghai downtown.
No idea.
Does this look like Montreal?
No, it looks like Chinatown actually.
Chinatown in Montreal or in Cairo?
And we don't have Chinatown in Cairo, we have
Really?
Chinatown in Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't this the biggest Apple store you've ever seen?
Yes, it is the biggest one I've ever seen, and I'm never ever going inside. I'm not saying anything. Is it a movie? What? This is a movie? It is.
And one afternoon we went to a bar at the 32nd floor of a skyscraper with a view over Shanghai. That was wonderful, amazing. We ate there, we drank there, we sent postcards. We met a group of Italians and we stayed there until evening, looking at the metamorphosis of Shanghai from the top of the world. And of course, for all of this we spent 100 yuans. That looked like a lot, but it's actually only 12 euros. It really was an amazing day. The only thing missing was, I don't know, ice cream.
Guys, I want to eat ice cream.
But our days in Shanghai were also characterized by this. But what is this? What does Snow White with the 7 dwarfs have to do with this? Or Jack and the Magic Beans? Well, let's tell this tale as our friend Violet would. Quickly! Lady Jane, or Madame LaGofonne, was the kind lady who hired us. Since we were under supervision and protection, we were supposed to stay all afternoons inside the library because we, a group of people of an age range that went from Kasha, that was 18 years old, to someone else who turned 28 in China, could not possibly face the dangers of the city. For having ignored this, Yuri went bye-bye, and 10 PM curfews were decided to our host families. My host family was missing. Heidi's lived almost in Europe, Gizm's left. We were supposed to go for a week to Shanghai for some sightseeing. That we were caged in a theater practicing kids shows, with some kids being hosted with us for no apparent reason. When some money issues turned up, revolt started raging, and all attempts at diplomacy led by Laura, Carl, Inno and Gizm derailed. Some people chose to live in a hostel. Host families were cancelled, reinstated, re-cancelled and reinstated on a voluntary basis. The inviting letters were threatened to be withdrawn, giving us the impression that half of us could be expelled from the country. And finally, our 4 weeks contract became a 1-week contract. The visit of Hangzhou turned out to be a Starbucks stop, and we got back to Ningbo and started teaching, while some of us moved to a hostel, joined by more and more companions. Ain't this amazing? And well, actually during Shanghai period, Ben left. Goodbye, Ben. And he missed all of this. This was the school where we taught English to the naughty Chinese kids. Just look at how nice it is. Come on, where do you find a place like this? And we all had so much fun teaching and playing. One journey had ended. A new journey was about to begin.